I grew up in a home where we went to church, but it was on and off. Church was a thing that we did, growing up.
So I'd only come to church when I felt like it. I'd only stand up and worship if I felt like it that day.
Like, I didn't want anything to do with the Lord.
Grew up in the church. Growing up, I moved around a lot, always tried to fit in wherever I went.
I would always pray and talk like God was real, even though I was still kind of struggling with, man, is this something I believe? Do I really even think God is real?
Grew up in a Catholic home and knew of God, but didn't have a personal relationship with him.
Got to my 7th grade year. My mom must have noticed that something was up. She said, "Hey, are you okay?" And I said, "I don't know who I am anymore."
I go to camp, and I'd gone to camp all my years, and I knew it was fun enough to go to, so I was like, I'll go to camp. I left camp feeling like, God, I know you are real.
She opened up the Bible and told me to turn to 1 John 3:1, which says, "Behold, what love the Father has bestowed upon us, that we should be called children of God, for that is what we are."
Got closer to the Lord. I saw him getting closer to the Lord, and it was just an amazing time to be able to get to know him personally.
It was actually really neat. My dad, when he reached down for an anchor, there was nothing there, and so he knew he needed to come back to the church and to the Lord.
I had already been going to this Bible study. God was softening my heart, and he gave an altar call, and I ran.
It hit me that moment that my identity was in Christ alone.
I saw God just restore a lot of things. He delivered me from alcoholism.
I think I've seen the power of God just in like a constant things, like leading us through different parts of our lives.
One of the things I love to do is go on a prayer walk. And I started down on the mountain, and I was going up and praying for them, praying for campers, praying for the staff. And then as I got closer and closer to the top, my prayer shifted to things that I was really wrestling with.
This time in high school, my dad had just gotten evicted from his job. And I read the story of Job, saying, "God, you've met with Job. Can you please meet with me?"
Sin that I was just holding on to, shame, and it felt like as I got closer and closer to the top of that mountain, felt like God was almost answering me in my prayer.
Well, I felt his peace, and I knew that we were going to be okay. When we came here, the people here were genuine. They cared, and for the first time, I felt community.
Definitely Selah for me, and then developing relationships with other ladies.
We see transparency here in the church. I gravitate towards that.
Yeah, I got to know the church a little bit through Moms Matter.
I belonged because I was me.
Having gone through middle school and high school, and now here in young adults, it is looking back and seeing the amount of faces and the amount of people that have been there for me has been so impactful, so impactful.